Hello everyone. I'm so glad you've joined me for another fabulous Friday idea. My goal is to get this folio with the panels on it. And I'm not going to put a lot of decorating on it, but we'll see. All right, so last week we did these pages, and this is a little space for a 2.5 by 3.5 card. And then I have that. You can easily put a card here. This will fit, it's got 3 3/4 by 4. So 3 by 4 would fit in there. But today we're going to do the other decorating. And what I have here is I have 2 panels that we need to kind of coordinate. And I chose this one and this one to go on here. And this one doesn't look right. No, it's not. That's why. This one, sorry. Those 2. I'll give you the measurements. Okay, so I'll start with this one. And I have a piece of mint macaron that's 6 1/4 by 3 3/4, and that's going to go down. Right here, and I'm going to center it. Now I'm not worried about the gussets. All right. Then I have a piece of pattern paper, and the pattern paper is 3.5 by 6. So this one goes on next. All right. Oops. And this one has a direction, so I've got to watch it. Not that you see much of it, but you just need to be careful. All right. And then this one goes on last, and this is a place for a photo mount, and it is 3 1/4 by 5 3/4. So you can put a larger image here or 2 smaller ones. Just depends on what you have in your stash. This little album is a great size for those little Polaroid cameras that you have. All right, now there's that one. This one is next, and this piece is larger because that's the front of it. So it's 4 1/4 by 6 1/4. Okay, and then that one goes on here, like so. And I am centering it as best I can. And then this piece goes on next. And this piece is 4 by 6. Okay. And that's the side I'm going to use. I tried to find papers. They're all from the same collection. But I tried to kind of coordinate them. All right, let me get this on. All right, and then this goes on next, and this is a great size. It is 5 3/4 by 3 3/4, and it's a great size for a 4 by 6 image. Okay, so I'm gonna put that on like so, and then to give yourself a little tuck area, I've got these 2, well, they're like ephemera pieces, and I'm going to put these on with glue because, especially this one. So I'm just putting glue on the top, and I'm going to put it right about there. All right, I'm going to give it some time to dry, and I'm going to put Santa on. Okay, And I'm going to put him up here opposite. And I'm going to put him at an angle. He looks kind of funny. I am going to put him on straight. So with that, I can add more glue to the side. Didn't think of that. So something to think about. All right. And there he is, like so. And just so you know, I'm going to grab this. Oh, that's got tape on the back of it. I don't want to do that. Let me get this. All right. You can stick a photo up under here. Now you want to make sure this is dry. I'm taking a chance here. And then this, oh, I glued his hat down and I shouldn't have. See if I can get him off. Nope, I'm going to mess him up. I'm going to leave it. So you can glue on, just cut your picture down and stick it under there like so. Just put the glue there. Didn't think of that. So there's a way to do the cut aparts. Now this piece closes up, but you still see that one. So I've got this, and this piece is, let's see what this is. This is 4 by 6 1/4. So this is another good 4 by 6 photo. I got to put my pen back in here. I haven't been, and it stuck on me. I may have to take it and put it in boiling water. And then this is, I've got to watch it. Okay, hold on. I'm going to open it this way so I can see it better. All right, too big, so let me cut this down a little. All right, that works. So I cut it down to 3 7/8, just so I have some white showing. All right, and that's on crooked. Hold on. There we go. Better. Okay. This piece, now let me see if I need to cut it down. Yep, I do. Hang on. Okay. This piece is going to go on, and I'm going to put it on this way, although the flowers look upside down. Yeah, it's got to go that way. All right, so this piece is 3 5/8 by 6. You don't want to add too many, whoops, wrong way, too many pieces in here, because if you do, layers, if you do, you end up, that's perfect. I don't know why I cut those two wrong, I guess. So this is 3 1/2 by 5 3/4. So another good 4 by 6 image. Most of them come with a white border that you can cut off. All right, so there's that. Like so. All right. So when it opens, it looks like this. This is the first flap up. So you have this, then you have this, this, and this. All right. Next thing I want to do is I want to do the back piece, and I'm not putting any photos on there. It's the back of it, but it just gives it. So this is 4 1/4 by 6 1/4. It just finishes off your folio. All right, and this piece goes on here. I did try and use different pattern paper throughout so that it didn't, you didn't see the same thing over and over again, so to speak. All right. So there's that. Oh, you know what I did? Okay. I put this down and I've got to get ribbon underneath of it, so I'm going to pull it up. And I'm going to stick my bone folder in there so I can take my ribbon, and I've got a piece of mint macaron. I'm going to just cut a piece off because I don't know how much I need. And I'm going to use my double-sided tape. All right. So I'm going to put a piece of double-sided tape here. Take it off. I'm going to put this on. I'm going to try to do it in the center. It's 6 1/2. So 3 1/4 is right about there. I'm going to put this over top of it to sandwich it in place. All right, there we go. Woo, caught that. All right. So these fold in. Let me get rid of this stuff. This folds up, and then this comes down. We're going to do the front, but I'm going to put my front together because I'm going to do some ribbon again. Actually, I can just go ahead and do the ribbon now. So I closed it up. I'm going to put my tape there. Now, because mine is a little bit narrower, don't put your tape right up to the edge or you're going to see it. So just keep that in mind. So I backed it up some. All right. Give me another piece of ribbon. Okay. And I'm going to put it down right there. And I'm going to cut another piece of tape and sandwich it in between. All right. And let me get my ruler. And my green piece is 4 1/4 by 6 1/4. My paper pad was 6 by 6, so I kind of did my DSP as 6 inches wide. So then I added 1/4 of an inch for the layer and 1/4 of an inch for the base. And that's how I determined where everything would go. Okay, so there's that. This is the piece that's on the front, and isn't he cute? I just love that Santa. All right, so I'm going to add him on. And this was a collection from Ninte. It is called Mary and Joy. And then I had this little piece that's the presents, and I'm going to put this on a piece of white, and then I'm going to fussy cut around it. So, okay. So let me add this. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to use glue on this because I want to go around the edges with my glue. All right. And I am going to put some tape in the middle because the tape will help hold it in place. And then I can cut around it like so. All right, let me find my scissors here. All right, and I'm gonna cut it using a border. So I'm gonna kind of cut off, and it won't be a huge border, but it'll be a border. So it looks like it's been die cut, but it'll help it stand out on that card front, not card front, my folio front. All right, so I've got that. Now let's go across. I don't want a hard edge, so I just come back and nip it off. All right, here's that. There's that. And that. Sometimes it's best just to make long single cuts. And again, I'm just going to kind of nip the edges so that they're not harsh. Okay, almost. Now I've got to do this. And around here, a little bit left. If you struggle with fussy cutting, this is a great way to do it. Do little pieces at a time. All right, I got to nip this edge and this edge. And as you see, I'm just cutting off the tip and that edge. And there we go. And see, it just kind of allows it to stand out some. Now I'm going to put that on with some dimensionals. Oh, I've got to cut some. I cut some the other day, but not enough. So I'll cut some more. And this will be finished. Oh, those are all cut. I don't know why I missed this side. And I am going to use a lot of dimensionals because this is the cover, so it's going to get a lot of wear and tear. So I just add a lot of dimensionals. Now let me find my pokey tool here, and I'm going to hold it as I pull off the backs. Excuse me. And we can add it to our folio front. And I'm going to add it right there. I don't want to hide Santa. And then I'm going to tie a bow. All right. Well, that's going to go side to side, whether I want it to or not. Sometimes you just can't pick the way it goes. Okay, and I do have more ribbon than I need. So I'm just going to cut the ends off. And I'm leaving it long in case the recipient wants to have a bigger bow. And there's our folio. I hope you've enjoyed this idea. I had so much fun making it, and I can't wait to make some more. I'm really into the folios because I think they're easier to make. So thanks for watching. Hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. Have a fabulous Friday. Bye.